And welcome to this channel. Today we're going to talk about the altered carbon rules of alpha mentality, dating, and relationships. So, I don't normally talk about this topic, but through watching this show, I noticed that there is starkingly interesting parallel situations to alpha mentality and the alpha male. Now, the alpha male in this show is Kovacs. This is Kovacs. And the girl that he attracts is Ortega, which is right here. I was right. Ortega. Now, there's certain bullet points, there's certain instances that relate to and highlight alpha male mentality that has been spread across the red pill community, the whole alpha male community movement that has gone around lately. So, some of the instances, about four, at least four that I have here that I noticed in the season, is starting with Kovacs acts like a jerk. Now, he's not intentionally trying to act like a jerk, he just doesn't care. He just doesn't try to please or validate a woman. Now, the main reason why he does this is because, one important part that supersedes this entire video with all these points is the money, the job, and status. Kovacs, upon the onset of the show, he's given a job proposition. The job proposition comes with pretty much unlimited credit supply, which he has all the money they can use essentially. So he has the money when he's given the job. He has the job, and that job comes with a status. The certain job he has gives him a status in society. So he has the money, the job, and the status, and that initially causes a abundance mindset, which i.e. also is a alpha male mindset. So if you don't have the money, a certain level of money or job or status, then you're going to be lacking in your alpha abundance mindset. Now you need that money, the money, job, and the status, if that helps you with abundance mindset, because an abundance mindset, alpha male mindset, is what attracts. And when you exude that alpha abundance mindset, it attracts multiple prospects, i.e. women. This is why he doesn't care about validating or pleasing a specific individual like Ortega, because he knows that in any time he can attract any prospect, because he knows he has high value by his money, his job, his status. Now, another thing I didn't mention is looks. Now, he clearly, in the looks category, takes care of himself. He's in good shape. He takes care of himself. He works out, obviously. Okay, he has good hygiene. Okay, he takes care of himself. So in the looks category, he has that down pat. And another thing, Kovacs, he doesn't dance around like a monkey. He doesn't joke all the time. He keeps a certain alpha male mentality. He keeps a certain masculine frame. Okay, now that was point one. He doesn't try to please or validate women in the show. In the instance, in relating to Ortega. Okay, Kovacs, he acts like a jerk because he doesn't try to be nice to Ortega. Okay, the second point is Kovacs has no fear of loss, and this also relates to his money, job, status. You're not going to have a fear of loss when you have money, job, and status. Okay, this abundance mindset helps him not worry about whether or not Ortega is going to be in her life. He doesn't care. Doesn't care about anyone. He said that in the show. He doesn't care about Ortega. He doesn't care about anybody. All right. So he has this no fear of loss, and that attracts Ortega. Okay, um, in a particular scene of Altered Carbon. So, in a particular scene, he takes a knife and he cuts his chest to try to arouse a fear of loss in Ortega because he wants her to say something that he knows that it's in her heart to say. He knows that she likes him. She knows that she cares about him. So he's trying to instill a fear of loss in her. Sometimes people don't really value you, a person, unless there's a possibility of losing you, that fear of loss. So he tries to bring that fear of loss out of her, um, out of Ortega. Okay, so you want people, you want the prospect to respect you, to value you. It's not just for them to like you as a person. You want them to respect you, to value you. Okay. Now, another point is that Kovacs sees several women and isn't afraid to let Ortega know. He actually says to Ortega where he was and who he was with the night before. So to let her know that he is seeing other people, and and ironically, she's actually turned on by that. All right, and she chases him even more despite that, because and that also goes back to the uh, money, job, status. She's going to continue to chase because she has the money, job, and status. I mean, you think about the celebrities out there. A lot of women know that. Let's say Brad Pitt, Justin Bieber, Leonardo DiCaprio. They may hear that they're married or with a woman, but they still crave and would chase after and love these guys, even though they know that they're occupied because they have the money, the job, and status, the looks. So it doesn't really matter. Say you with somebody, you're talking to somebody. If that girl actually likes you and is attracted to you, she's gonna still try to chase after you, regardless, because you have the job, status, money, and looks. Um, Kovacs acts emotionless to Ortega when she argues. There's a particular scene where she's banging on his door, okay, and arguing, yelling, and he comes out just emotionless, doesn't argue back, doesn't raise his voice, so he keeps his masculine frame and doesn't act feminine. She's the one that's supposed to act feminine. When you act feminine, then she has no way. She's in no other place but to take out, bring out her masculinity. You want her to be feminine, and you keep the masculine frame. Five. Another point. Kovacs puts Ortega through a range of emotions. So back to him acting like a jerk. By him acting like a jerk, whatever it is that puts a girl through a range of emotions, that's important. Um, it's important. You want the girl, to either love you or hate you. You may think that it's bad for a girl to hate you, but she's still on your mind. You're still on her mind, whether she loves you or hates you. The problem is that when you're indifferent in her mind, that's when she's not thinking about you. You have to get her to think about you, either love you or hate you, or do something that irritates her, causes her to think about you, to obsess about you. So putting the girl through a range of emotions, whether love or hate, will cause the girl to obsess about you, to think about you, to become attracted to you. Okay, but indifference, acting nice, won't put you on her mind. Okay? You're easily forgettable. Okay, and lastly, we have the law of attraction. Ortega is already attracted to a guy like Kovacs because Kovacs used to be Riker. Riker took the skin. Actually, uh, Kovacs Riker used to be. It's really complicated. So they trade skins. So in this show, you can basically get in any body or any skin can wear it like clothing. All right, so Kovacs used to be Riker, but he was in a different body. But anyways, uh, Ortega, which is this girl right here, she used to date a guy that looked like him. Now, this is Kovacs. He is not the Kovacs that Ortega knows. It's not the Kovacs that Ortega knows. It looks like him, but it's not him. You have a different DNA, a different soul. Uh, this Kovacs has his mind. His mind. That's who he is. He it's him, but he looks like this person. So she used to date him, but he was a different person. I know it's confusing. So, but long story short, she was initially already attracted to a guy like him because she used to date a guy like him. So, a girl that's chasing after you, it's not like you're the first type that she's tried. You must remind her of somebody she used to date or some style or type that she's attracted to. So sometimes you have to just be yourself, and you attract people that like your type and are already attracted to a person like you. And that's how it was in the case of Ortega and Kovacs. She already dated a person like him. She was already attracted to a person like him, his style, his type. So that's why she's instantly already going to be attracted. That is the law of attraction. So going through the points again, okay, Kovacs acts like a jerk. He doesn't care about pleasing or validating women. It's because he has the money, job, status. He has no fear of loss. He sees several women and isn't afraid to let Ortega know. And that actually works in his favor. It makes her chase him even more. Because then and again, he has the money, job, status. She's going to chase him regardless. Because it's a challenge. Kovacs acts emotionless. You have to keep your masculine frame. You have to either instill love or hate. Indifference causes the girl not to obsess about you, not to think about you. Love or hate, whether it's bad or good, whether it causes good or bad feelings, still makes the person think about you. Indifference causes them not to think about you. You're easily forgettable. Okay, in the law of attraction, you're going to attract people that are already interested into your type and your personality and who you are. So you only want to be with people like that in the first place. But overall, most important part is the job, the money, and the status, because that causes the ripple effect, which instills abundance alpha mentality, which does all the work, pretty much 90% of the work for you in this alpha mentality dating rules of game. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any more questions, comment below. I have another YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description where I do music. And yeah, like I said, I don't normally do videos like this, but go watch the show and you'll understand what I mean. A lot of times people can understand certain things taught better by observation, and that's how you can learn a lot by watching this show and apply it to what you've already learned. Hope you have a good day. Signing out.